Yo, yo, yo. Hey there, guys. What's up? Can you guys hear me? Hear me? Everyone up? All right. Just making sure. The voicemail. Let's hope if the microphone on is on. Hello, testing, testing. Is anyone? Oh no, is anyone all? All right. Can you guys hear me? Can you guys hear me right now? Anyone? On? The mic's working. All right, we're on. Hey, all right, everybody. What's up? Sorry, it took a while. I originally wanted to open this at around 9:35, 9:15, but then I had some like struggles with I downloaded Streamlabs. I didn't know how to do it, and then there's like some encoder thing that people are looking after right now, and I just hope is anyone recording? If anybody's watching right now, hello. I hope everyone can listen in. Hope everyone's listening in right now. Now, I just hope we're doing well and like yeah, again, and I just think I g- I just try I download the live streams thing with Streamlabs, and it's getting confusing with how the fucking thing is trying to work with Streamlabs or download an encoder thing. So please, if anybody in the comments below is watching this, is please give me some advice how to put the Streamlabs, how to do it because it is fucking confusing. Usually I would just go on YouTube channel just like this and it just fucking do it like that. But if you're watching from the first live stream that says 9:15, you might want to skip it because this is like a second live stream. So go to that one instead and make sure I got everything else involved. So hopefully that works and hopefully there are people still watching. So just go to the second stream like now. But anyway, let's just get on with the show. So I am Gabriel, the host man. As you all know me from my show of Gabriel's Flix Experience, which is not that show anymore. If you saw my last video, we're now part of the new show, which I'm still the same guy, same host, man, new show. Oh, this is the first live stream for the new show called Stars Cinemas with me, Gabriel, the host man. So yeah, I'm still the same guy. I just changed the whole title of the show, and I've been thinking of it for like after 4 seasons of this, I kind of just kind of got done with the name by the show. It just seems so bland and boring and plain. So I decided to come up with a new name, and I chose Stars Cinemas. Stars Cinemas with me, Gabriel, the host man. So if any of you are watching the show right now, go to Star Cinemas host man. If you had to add for extra, and there you'll find me there with the live stream events. And what I do, I just talk about movies and TVs, the movie media in general, because I do like films a lot. And like, yeah, we're gonna have a good time right here. So let's get it started. So today's topic with the live stream, I wanted to talk about how mostly the what's happened for the past few months in movies, and one of them is I know sounds very late is about the Academy Awards we had a month ago or back in early March and stuff, and kind of boring. I will have to be honest. It was really fucking boring because I just literally hold on. Let me just take this mic. Hopefully you guys can hear me now. Oh, this is what I'm using USB mic. So anyway, so I watched the Oscars just a little bit, but not much of it because it was kind of predictable. And as you know, one battle after another won Best Picture. Paul Thomas Anderson finally won Best Director, which thank God for him though. He should have won one a long time ago for Boogie Nights, but good for him finally winning the Oscar. Michael B. Jordan won Best Actor, so now we have two famous Michael Jordans, one for basketball and then one for movies, by the way. And honest to God, Sinners and One About Another, they were all right, decent films. I didn't think Sinners was going to be Oscar wise, but it was pretty entertaining though. But I didn't think Michael B. Jordan was going to win the best leading actor for the role. I was thinking of DiCaprio, or a lot of people say Timothy Chalamet for Marty Supreme, but they went with Michael B. Jordan instead, and yeah, he took it home. Either way, one battle after another took it all the awards home, and yeah, one Best Picture. Is it going to be memorable? Is it his Paul Thomas Anderson's best work? Not quite. I would just say Boogie Nights all the way, and probably There Will Be Blood. But Boogie Nights, he should have won one for that movie at the time. But overall, good for Paul Thomas Anderson. Now, Now that we covered that, the second thing I also want to talk about is, hold on, let me share my screen in for a bit. And that is the okay. So so I had the stream right here on YouTube. I want the reason why I wanted to share you this is because the next topic we want to talk about is the deadline report here is right now Super Mario Galaxy movie is dashing to $188 million plus 5 days. Zendaya and Robert Pattinson's The Drama Eyes $13 million box office update. It's right now jumping up 96% today from yesterday with $48.2 million, which will send it 3 days to $129.3 million and 5 days to $188.4 million. It saw its biggest business on Saturday, $56.3 million. The sequel is pulling more than families, meaning the older legacy console fans. And I hear, even though part two is a few bucks off in the previous Super Mario Bros. Film, but who cares? There's marketplace that's paranoid about what's future will bring with two considered major motion pictures. We are here when the money and the big screen works. Amen. So like I said, as you could see from that film, I hope you guys saw it from the YouTube eyes. Let me just hold on, getting out of that. I hope you guys were able to see the Mario Bros. Film. I didn't get a chance to see it, not yet, but I hope the movie is like doing well. But some people that are kind of like half and half divided with the new movie because, honest to God, it kind of feels like IP driven film where they don't really care about the plot. They just want to see Mario and Luigi up on the big screen. And I am a fan of those characters. Okay, I played the games from a long time ago, from back in the day, and yeah, it was. I did remember seeing the first one in theaters. It was pretty fun. Plot wise, kind of simple. It didn't have like a message or anything, but it was entertaining. So if you're entertained by the first one, you might be entertained by the second one. But still, it's probably gonna make a lot of money because of the Mario Brothers famous video games. Now it's gonna get now it's back with its second movie, so I think it's gonna do well. I think. I don't know if people will really care about the plot, but maybe give it some time. But maybe it's doing successful. Robert Pattinson's film and Zendaya's film, The Drama. I heard a lot of people are saying good reviews about that film, most especially with the acting wise. It's funny, Robert Pattinson and Zendaya, they're almost now they're like becoming the movie stars couple because they've already done like a lot of films. They've worked with Christopher Nolan recently on The Odyssey, which I am planning to go see. Pattinson's worked with him and Tenet, and now it's like Zendaya is doing a lot of roles. Even now she's coming back for Spider-Man, brand new days. So it's like she's grown up a lot as an actor, and same with Pattinson. I mean Zendaya, I just remember for her from like Shake It Up Disney Channel days, and now she's in Euphoria and doing other like serious acting well. So I could tell she's trying to be a serious actor. And same with Pattinson. And hopefully he does Batman Part Two if we're ever gonna get that. All right. Next thing I want to talk about is I don't really have my I don't have my laptop because again, please forgive me if your guys are not seeing it from the stream here. If you saw from the sharing the window space, but I hope you guys are getting it from head on Safari. Let me try that one more time though. Let me see. All right, are you guys getting it here? Are you? Hold on. Ah, the stream. I swear the stream is being such a pain. I swear the stream is literally being such a pain in the ass. Though. Can you guys see it now? Oh, hopefully. If you guys are seeing in the Safari R stream, hope I hope this helps. So, because again, this is from the Deadline News. Hopefully you're seeing it. If not, then well, I tried. Again, please forgive me. I'm trying to get you used to this. So, um, hopefully this works. You know what? Just fuck it. So I have my iPad right here, so I'll just show you what I have for the recent news I have, and then maybe I could show you it from there. Okay, so one of the things I got from here is one of the topics I wanted to talk about is the upcoming Michael Jackson movie directed by Antoine Fuqua. It's gonna star Jafar Jackson and Michael's nephew, the son of Jermaine Jackson, is gonna play the King of Pop role. And this one I'm excited for because, like I said in the last year about the upcoming movies of 2026, I think the Michael Jackson one I was very excited for. And look at these photos right here. If any of you guys can see this, this is right here a picture of Michael Jackson accent as Jafar Jackson as he's recreating the Motown 25 performances right here because I think it's released as a clip now. And then over here we see him as he's got all the ideas that he wants to write with his songs in the background, coming up with the Thriller album. And I swear, Jafar looks a lot like his uncle Michael. I think that was perfect casting here, and especially oh, dang it. Here's another cool picture right here. Here it's him with the Motown 25 performance again, and it looks pretty insane. I feel like it's just gonna be a reenactment of the Motown 25 performance. And right here on the deadline news, it says, "Is Michael starting something? Michael Jackson musical biopic to thrill with record opening early look. Revised update Lionsgate. Michael is bound to be chart topping hit when it opens April 24th. 3 weeks tracking today indicates an opening north of $60 million, potentially besting the previous box office heights for musical biopics set by 2015 Straight Outta Compton, 60 million, and the Freddie Mercury film Queen Bohemian Rhapsody, which bowed to $51 million. Advanced ticket sales at this point in time for early access fan screening to April 22nd. Michael still looks great. Exhibitions are already seeing the movie, and the reactions has been very positive. And it was what has been a challenging production for the film produced by the Jackson estate. So, so overall, I think this might be a really good biopic, as you can see here from the deadline source here, and we're here is with the reading material, what they're saying and stuff. So yeah, I am mostly excited for this phone. I mean, I've been a Michael Jackson fan, like for a long time. Love his music. If I had to choose a favorite of his songs, I don't know. I think probably "Off the Wall" title track, "Off the Wall," all and "Rock with You." And I even liked his last album, "Invincible," when he was still alive. Though, but yeah, we've all been asking for a Michael Jackson film for a long time. The one thing I'm just very concerned about this upcoming movie is that I just hope it's not going to be a recreational reenactment of concert sequence, CGI audience, and it's going to be completely inaccurate. Like they're not going to dive into the drama, emotional, like consciousness of what Michael went through, trying to break out as from the Jackson Five to be a solo artist, and also his internal struggles. And there's a good chance the movie's not going to touch into that. I don't think it's not even going to go near the future of the 90s or 2000s, even with the allegations and stuff. It just feels like it's going to stop right at the bad ad tour performing at Wembley. And my biggest concern is they're going to do the Bohemian Rhapsody formula script where it's going to be inaccuracy, crappy reenactments of CGI concerts, and a dumbass format screenplay where it's like where he abandons his family, and it makes it like I don't need you guys, I'm Poe Art Solo, and then by the end of the film, he gets his family, and then do a reenactment concert sequence. The typical rise and fall of a rock star, pop star musician almost every cheap biopic would always copy, and it just seems like inaccurate to me. I get some producers, they have the rights to the films, they can do whatever they want with it, but can you at least put some accuracy right and be emotional and go right into the drama, even if the allegations were complicated at the time. And people might debate on this, but it's okay. They could go into that right now. We all knew that what he did, and he went through it. And say what you want on whether he did it or not. I think he did not do it because he was completely innocent. But go into that drama. We want to honestly how he can I can't handle it. So that's just my biggest concern. I'm just hope it's not a Bohemian Rhapsody part two with the same old cliche formulaic plot line that they're doing. But still, I want to see what he's like on the screen, seeing Michael Jackson like music again, and hope they honor the King of Pop's legacy. Oh, so anyway, that's all I want to say with the headlines. That's the movie I'm very excited for. Again, if there's anybody chatting right now, please put your comments right there below. On the top chat, if anyone is listening out, and please don't forget to like my YouTube channel right now at Stars Cinemas as host man, and follow my Instagram page at stars_cinemas, and you can still email me at gflickexperience@gmail.com. So the email still the same if you want to leave any comments or questions. But again, my Instagram is stars_cinemas. And if you have to type in hostman, but again, it's stars_cinemas, and you can follow my link there, my page there, where I post a lot of updates and soundbite clips for upcoming episodes, podcasts. And yeah, it's been in a while since I come back to the podcasting platform of it, because I've been thinking a lot on what I want to do for the channel. I want to, as you could tell, I'm streaming from my MacBook, and like how I want to. That's where I record most of my episodes. But I want to do something else, find a different way to record, or maybe do some homework on the Streamlabs and how I'll do it with the next time and stuff. And I wanted to like record, or by using, I bought this very expensive camera. It's like a Canon camera, so I'm gonna try and maybe down the road record from there instead of the podcasting program I'm using to record or the show. But I'm gonna try I with the camera set, so we'll see what happens down the road. Anyway, the last thing I want to talk about is during Christmas time, which was like months ago, I did get these like awesome new movies I got from like relatives of mine and friends of mine. And I want to go over them, and they'll be very, very quick. And I think you guys seen these movies before. So the first one is Casino Royale, the first James Bond film, the first James Bond book, and the first James Bond film of Daniel Craig. It's, what can I say, the greatest Bond movie ever made. It's the start, or the best Bond, Daniel Craig, and I love this film. It's one of my favorite films in the series. It's my favorite of Daniel Craig series. He was perfect to play Bond. The action, the story, the directed action by Martin Campbell, and well, it's amazing. I recommend you see Casino Royale. Pick it up on DVD. Buy the film because it's worthy to keep it. But see it on streaming. But I would recommend buy this movie if you're a big 007 fan, and watch Casino Royale. All right, next we have The Last Stand with Arnold Schwarzenegger, and this was at the time when he was out of the governor's office. I don't know why. I think I only saw this movie once. I don't know if I'll rewatch this again. Arnold Schwarzenegger just plays like a sheriff trying to defend a town from a runaway drug dealing criminal wanted fugitive as he's trying to head to the border, and he and his deputies had to protect his town from his goons entering the town, and they have a shootout. He has to stop him before he gets to the border. Arnold Schwarzenegger, he's being like the badass he is, saying I'm the sheriff protecting my town. And it's an entertaining action movie. I mean, the guy from Jackass, Johnny Knoxville, is in it, and they just make this film just for fun. It's just a dumb action flick, but yeah, I thought it was okay. So The Last Stand, and if anybody like this film, if anybody likes to uh, watch this movie or do whatever, however with it, so yeah, it's okay. All right, next we have, here's a classic, Air Force One with Harrison Ford. I would say the unofficial Jack Ryan film, because if you got any of you guys read the books, it's Jack Ryan uh, uh, later on becomes the president of the United States. And Air Force One, what can I say? It's directed by Wolfgang Peterson, and he plays the president. Russian terrorists by Gary Oldman and his crew come in and hijack the plane, and he has to save his day, save the plane, save the country, and he has to save his family because in every Harrison Ford film he has to save his family from being in peril, danger. So yeah, I recommend Air Force One. It's super underrated, nonstop action, great story, and Harrison Ford, he kicks ass in this film. Yes, another Harrison Ford action flick, Patriot Games, based on the Jack Ryan book. He plays Jack Ryan. He takes on IRA terrorists with Sean Bean and ended up playing the bad guy. And it's kind of funny how the whole entire flick of the movie, it's like he's like, "I want revenge. Ryan is mine," kind of out of the way. But yeah, this is a fun movie. He has to protect his family, and then Jack Ryan's gonna do whatever it takes to save his family from the evil threats of the IRA. And yeah, this is a fun film. I think it's very faithful to the book. If any of you guys have read the book from back in the day, and this was directed by Philip Noyce. Yeah, Philip Noyce, and cool. It's a cool movie. You should really see it. Ah, yes, unrated edition, the classic comedy of all time, super bad. And a lot of people say, or like they keep saying it is like, I don't know if you can make this film anymore because it's super inappropriate, the language, or jokes don't hold well. And it's like, no, I think you can. You could probably make this movie in modern times and say the jokes, whatever. I think the cringiest part what that people would do is they would try to modernize it with the cellular phones and internet, put social media as in the background. And I always hate it when it's the output source of the plot and the jokes. If they would try to modernize it, are just not funny, and people might get offended with this. But no, this is a classic growing up. I mean, Jonah Hill, Michael Cera, or even Christopher Mintz-Plasse, who plays Fogel. Well, these guys were just super hilarious. I used to watch this movie all the time when I was 13, 14, growing up at the time. And yeah, this movie it's fucking hilarious. Recommend you see Superbad. It still holds up to this day. It's funny. I have a sense of humor. I think you guys should too. All right, next, another teen comedy classic, American Pie. This is the unrated edition with some more erotic scenes in it, but they're funny comedic scenes. It's super unapologetic, a classic like teen comedy film of coming of age of four guys trying to lose their virginity, and the stiff meister. Just acting like he can get all the girls in the world, and also the Shermanator. Say what you want about the Shermanator, but I thought since he was just a minor character in the film, he was just super hilarious. And we get the unrated pie sequence, which I have to admit, it's kind of sick, but it's super hilarious. It's like, why on earth does he have to like do the pie for American Pie 1999 still holds up to this day. All right, finally we have this personally I think is one of my favorite found footage horror films, and this is Cloverfield. It was directed by Matt Reeves. It was produced by J.J. Abrams. This is one of those found footage films where a giant monster attacks New York, destroys the Statue of Liberty. Here's the back, and yeah, I remember seeing the trailer for the film. It was like a teaser trailer, and this was like back in 2007, I think, and it was showing it when Transformers, the first Transformers movie was coming out, and this was on the trailer, and I was like, "Whoa, holy shit, what is that?" So Cloverfield, I think it still holds up to this day. It's a really good found footage film. Not many found footage films can be as successful as Cloverfield because most found footage films will just take cop out endings or do like a ghost supernatural horror. At least it's nice we get to see an actual monster attack in the city from the people point of view, especially from the camera. And yeah, I enjoyed Cloverfield. Cloverfield, I thought was like a fantastic movie. The way it was shot, the way how the actors felt like natural people being in the cautious like panic mode of the monster attacking New York. And yeah, I really like this film. I would recommend you see Cloverfield, even buy this movie if you're a fan of Matt Reeves and J.J. Abrams. Go watch Cloverfield. Okay, guys, so that'll be it. Oh, this live stream has been going on for like 24 minutes. And so this is going to be a pretty much a short live stream. Again, I'm still experimenting with this stuff. I maybe down the road I might do stream labs or do it with YouTube Studio. If anybody wants to give me advice or any tips or comments, please send them to my email at gflickexperience@gmail.com, or send it to me on Instagram, or follow me on Instagram at stars_cinema, and you'll see all my stuff. And like, yeah, don't forget to follow me, Gabriel the host man, right here on Stars Cinemas with Gabriel the host man on all the podcasting platforms: Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Amazon Music. I'm literally all over the place. Hey, so don't forget, I'm still the same guy just with the new show. If you want to look up my other past seasons, 4 seasons, it's right here on YouTube or on Spotify again, Apple Podcasts for the first 3 seasons. And yeah, we might be working on a season five soon, maybe this year. And yeah, always keep following to the show and listening to me with the host man himself right here on Star Cinemas. I know it's getting annoying that I keep repeating it many times. So as usual, this is Gabriel the host man saying to you all, good night, everyone.